Hi, I'm Kaylee Shadows, and today I am talking about relationships and kids. And not the relationships that we have with our kids, but basically the difference between having kids and having a relationship with your partner. When you first decide to have kids, it's always just so exciting, and sometimes, you kind of go through different. Every couple is different. Sometimes it's, you plan to have a child, and, there's some couples who, struggle with things like infertility and stuff and really have to try to be able to have children. And then there's other couples who, whoops, guess what, baby's coming kind of thing. And no matter what the situation is that having a child, of course, is one of the most amazing experiences you're ever going to go through in life. However, this is the thing that people don't tell you. Having kids is hard. It is not an easy job. And one of the biggest things that I try to stress when I'm talking to people who kind of have the complaints in their relationship, and then they're kind of talking about their kids and stuff like that, usually that's kind of the first topic that comes up. I'll be talking to somebody and they'll be like, my partner and I, we're arguing all the time, and our sex life is like nothing, and they really feel like things are just, kind of unraveling and falling apart. And you find this a lot right after having children. And usually that'll happen because, you have your baby, and of course everything's so exciting, and babies are so cute, and that fresh new smell, and they come home and everything. And then some time goes by, and sometimes it's just, you realize as a parent that sometimes it's just not so cute. They're throwing up all over you, and they're just doing things that kids do, and you're tired, and you've got the sleep deprivation, and you're trying to figure out how to make time to even get a shower kind of thing. And without this child just basically being attached to you all the time. And you can't really yell at the baby, so you end up kind of taking it out on your partner most of the time, which unfortunately makes you guys argue. So my thought is this: take breaks. As parents, you deserve to have breaks. I don't care what anybody else says, you deserve some downtime. So if you need to, get a babysitter, call grandma, call the aunt, call your best friend, whoever, because they would love to have some baby time, and you deserve to have that downtime. And this is extremely important in your relationship, because if you don't take that downtime to take a nap, wash your hair, whatever you need, have sex, whatever it is, you need that. You deserve that. And one of the things that I've been finding a lot lately is a lot of couples feel guilty being away from their children. I've heard so many couples who have struggled with things like infertility, and then they finally get pregnant, they finally have a baby, and then they feel like, I can't ask somebody to watch my child. I tried so hard, and I wanted this child for so long and stuff. What kind of parent am I if I ask somebody else to watch this child for me? You're a great parent. And parents, we need breaks. There is no other way to say it. You need that break. You deserve that break. I know, I'm a mother. I have 4 boys and 3 stepsons, so 7 boys altogether. And now I'm a grandma. I have a grandchild. And that's one of the things. I watch my oldest son and his fiance go through the same thing, where they kind of want to pull their hair out sometimes. Love their daughter to death, but you know what? Babies are hard. And you need to be able to remember how that baby got there, basically. You need to remember the two of you. That is so important, to remain in contact with each other, because children will kind of try to turn you against each other. And really, honestly, it's true. I watched a lot of it as my children have gotten older and things like that, and how sometimes they really try to work, their dad and me against each other and stuff, because you have to get their way, and they're sneaky. It's pretty easy to do sometimes. So you have to kind of watch out for that and realize that you two are a team. And at some point, these children are all going to grow up, and they're going to move away and have their own kids and do all of this stuff. And guess what? That partner of yours, let's hope they're still sitting there with you and that things didn't get screwed up. Because in the end of this, it's just like it started. It's the two of you. And that it's so important to remember that the two of you need that connection. So if somebody is telling you have no right to get a babysitter, and oh, that's just, how it is, and blah, 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 and stuff, they can shut it. Because that isn't how it is. You deserve to have that break and stuff. It doesn't mean you're a bad parent. It means you're a good parent, because you're realizing, I'm going to pull my freaking hair out. I need a break. So take that break. So like I said, call grandma, call whoever and stuff, because they are sitting around going, I'd love some baby time. I'll give you guys your break, no problem, you know. So yeah, take advantage of that. And remember that you are wonderful parents, and you do deserve to have that time together. So, like I said, I'm Kaylee Shadows. You can check out my website, KayleeShadows.com. You can find me on Facebook with Shiny Relationship with Kaylee Shadows. So, have a great day, everybody.